What's up everyone, it's Paul and lafon bringing you another Overwatch League recap video. Major questions need to be asked if you're the Washington Justice right now. Coming into this season, many analysts expected Corey and his squad to perform, but it's been all downhill thus far. Meanwhile, Dallas has shown up pretty big in recent games, even taking the reigning champions, the San Francisco Shock, to 5 maps.
This is a maintenance game for the Fuel. Keep the wins rolling. After a close 3-2 win in the Battle of Texas, the Fuel need to come out gunning and shut down the struggling Atlantic team early.
Only thing in common is this Echo. Roar's going to take a bit of a nap as they try to reconvene, but if Washington can gain the points, in theory, they have the much stronger sustain.
Crimzo, you don't want to be there, buddy. He did nade himself. It's going to require a little bit extra healing, I think. Close is going to be right on top of him. Flux is going to come out, though, and almost disintegrate the back line. That it does, in fact. Gamsu and Crimzo end up going down. Justice aggressively using that beat forward also. Dohar's going to clone himself into the Moira, provide some additional healing plus a coalescence, but the team are already dead, unfortunately. Ult goes a little bit to waste.
You know, is it a noun, is it a verb? It depends on which context here. But a lot of, you know, like, oh, I want to be this. I think a lot of times you're seeing Duplicate come out as an ultimate of opportunity.
That was clean. Okay, Tuber ends up going down though as Decay cleans him on up. No throws in the self-destruct, just Crimzo hitting that nano on the Winston. Gamsu lands right on top of Justice. That cleave damage is all too much for them. They're backing off for the time being. Corey caught unawares, and now Gamsu continuing to tase the backline. There's nothing you can really do raw apart from hold shield, unfortunately. All about the stall game now for the Justice. Tuber could come back in though. He has got the duplicates, and he actually takes out Dohar. So what are we, 2 for 1 now in Dohar and Tuber? Duel of the Fates? Yeah. Tuber getting the right though is so good, you get so much value, especially against this comp. The double shield comp, that is. Decay with the pulse bomb, sticks it to the back of Raw. Aliva going so low. Has to use that eat to try and survive, but he's going to get pushed away by Gamsu, finished off by Decay. Decay is just having a field day on this Tracer right now. He even kills off Tuber's clone as well. Tuber didn't really get any much value from it all. Nice charge by Raw, taking out Dohar, but Dallas Fuel continue to control the point. The back line of the Fuel are in trouble, as Justice do unleash the beat to push
Moira again. No, huge
heat from Note though. Unreal, the one ult that they really needed. He's going to go in block as well. Dohar with the coalescence going to aid the team in healing and damage, but Gamsu already falls. Corey ends up trading, not too bad of a start for the Fuel. Decay with the pulse bomb could land something big at the back, but they got to watch out for Raw. 80% on the shatter. If he can get this one off, it might be good enough, but no, Decay ends up finishing him off. There will be a beam onto Note. He's almost going to fall, but used the Matrix to get out of dodge just in time. Dohar wins the 1v1. Tuber ends up going down as overtime ticks through. Justice still fighting for control on the point, but Dallas Fuel get the cap. OT now in their favor as they got the rally at their backs. Tuber's going to come back with a duplicate. Double shield. Nice couple of walls coming out from both sides to stop the cap coming through from Justice, or at least the contestation. There you go, Alivo gets booped on in, he's going pretty low and frozen up as well. Can't really eat those, unfortunately. And that will be the cap for the Fuel. Justice now going to get run down. Raw, oh, that would have been a nice little charge, but ends up getting stunned alongside Gamsu as they do charge into each other. Note and Gamsu end up cleaning on up, and the beam turning everybody to just full of Sim B skin. T4, please. Coalescence from Aim God. He's going low. Everybody. What is happening? I can't see anything. Oh my goodness. All I know is Crimzo got 3 kills with a coal. Make that 4. Thank you very much. Pad in the support stats and a little tactical.
I want to eat it up on the other side. Maybe Elivote makes a giant play against Doa's Blizzard, but Decay is just going to open up with this enormous barrier.
Yeah, that's actually huge. The Blizzard's going to come out. 2 friends of going down. That shatter through the shield. Oh, the counter shatter from Raw. We tried to, but there's a big shield in your aim, my son. Unlucky. Gamsu ends up cleaning up the fight now. There's no way you're going to escape Raw. Absolutely not. You might as well give ult charge over to the enemy team. And 82% and building Fuel. Oh, don't say that. I'm sorry. He has pulse. What is he going to do? He's aiming for aim goal, potentially. No, he's aiming for the tanks. The stick on the back. Instantly Raw gets destroyed. The rest of the team aren't going to be able to help from that. Not a burst healing, really. There's the beat, though. They are still wanting to fight this somehow. Cage is doing so much damage, though. And even Dohar winning the Sky Duel. Tuber, Alivo, and God, they're all dead. There's no point following this one up. I'm not really sure about that B whatsoever. I mean, you're kind of looking for a 1-for-1 in that situation, I feel, and then you go for the big beat, but it's over. The game is done. Stop playing. Like, look at that ult charge. 80% already. He has Blizzard. He freezes Elivo. He throws it in. That should be it. I'm not sure he even needed it, to be fair.
Well, you might as well use it. Like, you can't.
Bananas.
It doesn't transfer when your Echo expires.
Oh, can you imagine? I want to see the Echo comp. I'm really fancy Universe after all. He nanoed him. I knew it. Doha's going to get nanoed. They take the point anyway. He's up in the sky. He gets rocked. Almost goes down. The sticky bombs are doing a fair bit of damage though. The laser as well is carving a name in the back of the tank's heads. Elivo and Raw end up falling. Doha didn't get too much done, but the Fuel run over Justice nonetheless.
You know what I found most absurd during that May duplicate was that he got so much ult charge just going into ice.
A little bit of miscommunication there. It looked like he was alone completely. Corey nowhere near this Blizzard, unfortunately, for the Justice, as Decay finds himself in the backline. He spotted out Aim God. He's going to have to go for the big stick. He hits it. Oh, the rest of the team are just getting run over as well. Ark ends up going down. What a perfect way to end the fight. Decay with 3. There's 3 seconds remaining on. Immortality Field does save them for the time being, but still gets a lot of ult charge to work with. Aim God ends up going down. Now only Ark to heal the rest of the Justice. Tuber is inting onto the back line, but he does it well. He ends up killing Gamsu, but Decay still on the high ground. Pulse Bomb a little bit waylaid by the rest of the Fuel as they do jump out the way, but Corey with a nice 2-pick onto the point.
Zoning Dynamite.
He's so good.
Testing it there. At least they're putting people up top, but giant angry scientist up here.
Here we go. Here we go. Doha's clone. Look at that ult charge. I can't even count it. It's so quick. He's already got Primal Rage. He ends up getting sledged in the back. He's still going to be alive, potentially be able to get out with a couple of seconds remaining, and Crypto comes in with a big Transcendence to keep him alive as well. There's the Primal Rage, juggling people through the air, ends up changing back to the Echo now for the 1v1. Tuber gets instantly destroyed though as Decay manages to get back, and now he's getting dueled out in the skies by Note. Decay takes the shot, takes him down, and the Justice are going to get held here, you got to think. Raw's going to come back, might earn himself the Primal Rage, not quite, as the Self-Destruct is going to clean everybody else off the map. And the Justice end up going down, and the Fuel back open. But the second point is so much easier for attacks, it feels like, although it does, as every assault map goes, it is more of a snowball than anything else. Corey trying for something rather cheeky. He throws it on in, but Raw actually ends up going down. He is still in the back line, doesn't quite manage to get to Gamsu. The rest of his team are going to follow him up. In Immortality Field to save closer side for the time being, as Decay also ends up falling. Elivo is just getting rounded upon as Doha ends up copying the May. And now it's all falling apart from the Justice. Corey's little funny escapade into the back line of the Fuel not working so far. And Justice now rolling over the defense. Tuber ends up falling. Corey too bad situation. Coalescence is kind of forced out. He's going to get forced away, and the Dynamite's doing so much tick damage at this point. Raw ends up falling. Corey also ends up going down. They try and re-enter with the beat, and now Fuel can just sit behind these shields. They have Supercharger at their back. Doha's doing a bazillion damage as Elifo ends up falling. The Beam of Death not quite finishing off Ark, but the Fuel are at such a good point now where the Justice have to trickle themselves onto the point and try and find one pick, but it looks almost impossible. Corey comes in with a Blizzard. No, it's going to fall pretty down low and ends up falling out of the fight, and Closer ends up keeping him alive, keeping Doha up as well. And now Doha even copying the Sigma. This feels all over. There's no way the Justice get back on the point now. 3 minutes in the... Yeah. That's where he's going to be able to push them off though. Uh-oh. You must know. The call-outs have been made, surely. Oh, Crimso with the duel. Oh, he gets healed. Only just ends up going down. Corey with the just unreal aim once again. Gamsu doing the same thing, just mowing him down with the Gatling gun. Corey falling, not too bad for the Justice. They'll be able to get back rather quickly as Decay also ends up falling. No mercy in the pool, which means you're not going to get rezzed up. Tuber going pretty low as well. Ends up getting finished off by Note. Both Echoes now down. Rather even trade so far. Definitely favouring, though, the offense as they do manage. He's got the supports in his sights. Trying to find a little something. Armor pack, insta-heal coming through from Ark to try and save him. Aim on God ends up going down, as well as Tuber. Now Corey in the front line are in a little bit of trouble. Ark just pushing his way out of spawn, or into the spawn of Fuel, ends up getting instantly destroyed. A Transcendence from Crimso helping them out a bunch.
Yeah, while they were trying to clean up all in the corner, and it was just the supports trying to keep them
from the skies. The enemy AC-130 doesn't quite hit the flame strike, but it doesn't really matter all too much. Can keep on swinging. Self-destruct's actually a really good mitigation tool here. It actually kills off Gamsu. Shatter on the side. That was a 180. Corey on the floor. Beautiful defense matrix to stop the fire strike, but he still ends up going down. The charge in from Doha doesn't quite connect with anything, but his team are there to clean them up. Raw gets incinerated by Doha as they continue to hold this point, now with a lesser time bank than the Fuel.
That beam was just nuts, but you saw he wanted the Ryan hit the shield up.
He's going to come through as well as that coalescence for the Justice. There's two supporters already down, and Corey on the sideline trapping up Crimzo as well.
Oh!
Defense Matrix is going to save his life. Oh, the Blizzard still comes out though. He ends up falling, which is going to be disastrous now for the Justice. They are an offense, of course. The beam now shredding through the front line, but Tuber ends up going down. Doesn't really matter though. They already lost Corey in the start of the fights. The clone, the duplication from Doha is going to see them through the rest of the fight, and now 1 minute and 50 seconds remain for the offensive Torben May. This is my kind of comp. There's the shadow on the side. Transcendent's going to heal him up for the time being. Beautiful stun onto Raw, stops the pin. That'll be Decay picking up the kill as well. Closer does end up trading his life, but it shouldn't matter all too much. Self-destruct on the point. Maybe it does matter now as Crimzo ends up going down as well. Decay's going to have to clutch this fight. Something crazy. Note's got self-destruct still, but that coalescence is going to chew through the front line. Note's going to have to use it at some point. He's going to put himself inside the bubble to take less damage. Gamsu's still alive on the point as well. Note ends up getting taken down as the self-destruct doesn't find all too much. Closer and Crimzo are going to come back with this. Only just is he's so far away, from the Transcendence, but that rally might be able to see them through it. A Blizzard in the front, Corey trapping everybody onto the side as Gansu and Tuba end up trading. A duplication onto the Diva to try and find a big bomb. Decay tries to get the pulse, but no. Raw ends up deflecting it. Now Doha has the self-destruct, planting it right in front of the enemy team. Justice are pushed back eventually as Fuel, in what seems to be a miracle hold, has managed to keep on to this point. 8 seconds remains now for the Justice to try and touch.
To stay up to date with all things Overwatch League, make sure to check out one of our other recap videos.